for something chocolate. Sweet, but red. How about a red velvet cookie? And I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to do it. Coming up next. Hi, I'm Diette, and welcome to Turtles Tasty Treats, where we make baking from scratch easy. Today, I'm really excited to share with you my red velvet cookie recipe. And with a few ingredients and a little time, you too can make this tasty treat. The ingredients that you would need are 1 cup of unsalted butter, 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1 egg and 1 egg yolk, 3 tablespoons of red powdered food coloring, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and 2 cups of white chocolate chips. To mix my ingredients up, I'll be using my KitchenAid stand mixer fixed with my paddle attachment. I'll be using a large bowl, a whisk, and my spatula. Now I'm going to preheat my oven to 375 degrees. We're going to start by adding our butter to our bowl. Next, we're going to add our sugar to our butter. And we're going to go ahead and cream the two together. Let's mix it up. Now we're ready to add our eggs to our cookie dough. And I like to crack my eggs into a separate bowl. That way, if a shell falls in or if there's a bad egg, it falls into my separate bowl and not my cookie dough. I'm going to take this 1 egg and we're going to add it to our bowl and we're going to mix it all up together. Let's mix it up. Now we're ready to add our egg yolk to our cookie dough. And in order to do this, we're going to crack open our egg. We're going to let the egg white fall down. And we're going to move our egg yolk back and forth in our egg shell. Now that we just have our egg yolk, we're going to go ahead and put it in a separate bowl and put it into our bowl. And let's mix it up. Next, we're going to add our vanilla to our cookie dough. And let's mix it up. Now I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to scrape down the sides of my bowl. This is going to make sure that all of my butter, sugar, and vanilla is well incorporated together. I'm also going to make sure I get the bottom of the bowl as well. Let's mix it up. Next, we're going to add our red food coloring to our cookie dough. And now we're going to mix it up. Now we're going to add our cocoa powder to our cookie dough. And let's mix it up. Using my spatula, I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides of my bowl to make sure everything is mixed together. And let's mix it up. Now we're ready to add our baking soda, baking powder, and our salt to our flour mixture. Taking our whisk, we're going to mix it up. Now we're ready to add our flour to our cookie dough. And I'm going to put in about half of my flour in at a time. And let's mix it up. Now I'm going to put the rest of my flour into our cookie dough. And let's mix it up. Now we're going to go ahead and take our spatula and scrape down the sides of our bowl to make sure everything is well incorporated one last time. And let's mix it up. And now we're ready to move our cookie dough off of our paddle. And by now you will have a nice, beautiful red cookie dough. I like using the food coloring powder because it gives you a nice deep red without giving you the dye taste flavor. Now we're ready to add our white chocolate chips to our cookie dough. Using my ice cream scoop, I'm going to go ahead and scoop out my cookie dough and place it onto my parchment lined baking sheet about 2 inches apart. Now that my cookie dough balls are all on my baking tray, I'm going to take my thumb and place it on top of each one of my cookie balls. This way, when my cookies bake in the oven, it will rise and still be flat. Now, in order for my cookies not to spread, I'm going to go ahead and place my cookie dough balls into the refrigerator to chill for 30 minutes. Now that our cookies have chilled, we're going to bake our cookies in the oven for 9 minutes. Now that our cookies are out of the oven, we're going to let them cool on our baking tray for 5 minutes. Now that our cookies have cooled on our baking tray, we're going to move them to the cooling rack where they're going to completely cool down. And now it's time to taste our tasty treat. It's so good. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'll see you in the next one and subscribe for more.